From the studios of Books in Motion, this is Jerry Sciarrio reading The Hardest Hit, a Sam the Hockey Player novel by Frank Scalise. Now let's begin with the prologue. Sam was a born hockey player. That's what my dad always says anyway. When I was real little, I believed it. It was exciting to think that I was actually born to do something I loved, like it was destiny or something. I'm 11 now, but I can't remember a time in my life that wasn't filled with the cold air and echoing sounds of a hockey rink. Skating was something I did as early as walking, and it felt just as natural. By 5 years old, I was playing games in the junior mite division. Being on the ice felt more like home to me than the kitchen or living room of my own house, or even my own room. And every time I stepped out on the ice, a tickle of excitement fluttered in my chest and made me smile for some reason that I couldn't quite explain. Hockey was the greatest thing in my life. It was fun. It made my mom and especially my dad proud. My best friend Jill played with me, and every year, almost every kid on my team ended up being my friend too. We took road trips to Canada, where we stayed in hotels with pools, so after the games were over, we got to swim for hours. And every once in a while, I scored a big goal and we won the game. It was perfect. Then I turned 11 and went into the Pee Wee division. That's when everything changed, and my life was turned upside down. Chapter 1. Summer sucks, I said. Yep, Jill agreed. Jill's my best friend, and has been forever. We met at Learn to Skate classes when we were 3 or 4 years old, and started playing hockey together at 5. She's been on my team every year. It's cool to have a friend you can talk to about anything. The two of us sat on the curb in front of Jill's house, exhausted and sweaty from a round of street hockey. The hot August sun beat down on us. A tangled pile of hockey sticks and gloves lay on the ground off to the side. I moved my foot back and forth, absent-mindedly listening to the rollerblade wheels scrape the pavement. Jill tore off her elbow pads and sighed heavily, wiping the sweat from her forehead and grinning a little. We didn't usually keep score. Instead, the rule was last goal wins. Jill had just roofed one to the top of the net, so she was the winner for now. I mean it, I said. I can't think of one good thing about summer. There's no school, Jill offered. I furrowed my brow. She had a good point. And we get to go to the lake sometimes, she added. Okay, I relented. There are a couple of good things about summer, but mostly it sucks. I didn't have to tell her why. Jill knew. Summer meant no hockey. Every year in late September, practices started. By October, we were playing games, and the season lasted clear into April. The end of the season wasn't so bad, because there was almost always at least one weekend tournament sometime in May that we could play in. But once that ended, the hockey drought began. The NHL playoffs on TV helped take some of the sting out of it, but that was over by the first week of June, which left a long 3 months of no hockey. Summer sucks, I repeated. Yep, Jill agreed. You two are stupid, said a third voice from behind us. I turned. Nate Bridger stood a few feet away, astride his battered mountain bike. His closely cropped hair glistened with sweat. He squinted from the sun as he stared in our direction. He was a grade ahead of us in school. He'd always been bigger than me, but now I was surprised at how much he'd grown just since school let out. He had to be twice my size now. The way he threw his weight around on the ice last season was bad enough, but now he was a monster. I swallowed and hoped he wasn't looking for trouble. Stupid? I asked carefully. What do you mean? Nate snorted. Summer's the greatest invention in the world. There's no school. Yeah, I said that already, Jill said. Also, you get to go camping in the backyard, swimming in the pool, and you can ride bikes all day long. There's no homework, and you can stay up super late and then sleep in the next morning. Yeah, I said, but...
Sample complete. Ready to continue?